Hello everybody, it's Glad Canadian here with you today. Had a request offline to go ahead and show some of my finds that I have made, and I also thought I would include the albums that I've been gathering up the coins for. So, most of these are eBay purchases, minus this, and all of them in the capsules are my metal detecting finds. I split them up into American, Canadian, and there is one little surprise that I found at an auction. So we'll start with the American first, because, well, the least bit. This one was a pawn shop find. It's a Morgan dollar. If it wants to zoom in for me. Beautifully patinaed in. It's a really nice coin. Camera would ever decide to zoom, that would be lovely too. But anyways, it's an 1888 83. There, finally decided to zoom in. 1883 beautiful patina on this coin. It is one of my absolute stellar favorite coins I've been able to find. Move on to another. This is an eBay purchase. It came with a bundle of them. American friends will know what that is. It's a very rubbed off date standing Liberty quarter. The only number I can make out on the end is 8. Just barely an 8 right there. It's either 2 or a 1. I'm not sure which one it is. Still, very glad to have it. My oldest quarter. Yep, that's what it is. Barber. 1897 Barber quarter. Some detail left on it. Tons of personality, though. It's very nice to have. 2 oddities. Most people don't consider these to be silver because of the super low content in them. 44 and 43 war nickels. The P variety, sadly not the S. Monticello, still in really good shape. I'm very happy with those coins. I'll toss these 3 up. Everybody knows the Rosy Dimes. 62. 64, last year of silver in America. And a 59. None of them, well, one of them has a D mint mark. Still really good shape. And this guy looks like, yeah, he's got a D also. Very good shape. And then, this one is also an eBay purchase. 1943 Mercury dime. That came with all of these. The entire purchase here was one big entire deal. And no complaints there. This was my metal detecting find. My first one ever. And it's in 1940. 1940 Merc. Always keep these ones in plastic because they're the first ones I've ever been able to dig. Let's just skip over to the other metal detecting finds I've made. A rare one. Sorry for the shaky camera, but it doesn't want to agree. It's a 5 cents. It's a fish scale. This one was just an inch and a half under the surface, like literally just beside a tree. I wasn't going to dig it because I thought, it'd be too shallow. Turns out, you don't ignore these signals. It actually rang up like trash. That's what amazed me the most about this thing. It's a pretty coin, but unbelievably small though. The next find, that will save that one. Typical dime, 51. This was found 2.5 inches underground in a school. All of these videos and their finds can be found on my YouTube channel, by the way. So if you actually want to be able to see the bloody things, because they don't want to show up, you can go there. And the last find, found at a local park, it is a 1919 26 or 25 quarter. King Edward on the back. So very, very good coin. Very happy with it. I'm happy with all my metal detecting discoveries that I make. This one, which I pray will work, because it's so small. It is a 6p. This one I won at an auction. It was in the bottom of a box full of Indian heads, IHPs. And I know it's not really going to want to show up, because today the phone is being really wonky and does not want to focus worth a damn. Let's see if I can force it to focus without getting in the light, of course. Nope, it refuses to focus. Damn thing. Well, it's an 1889. Yeah, it just absolutely refuses to focus today. Even with autofocus. Yeah, it's going to be one of these ones. Alright. And then we have the Canadian dimes and coins. I'm just probably going to give up on showing the dimes because they're just way too hard for this phone to want to pick up. But everybody knows this. Silver dollar. It's the most interesting dollar because of its history. I just wanted it because it's also my father's birthday coin. It's his year of birth. There. Finally wants to do something. Really good shape. That just actually came in today. So for that, I am very happy with. Another eBay purchase. 1941 50-cent piece. Really good shape. Then this one was from a fellow watcher and subscriber to my channel. She sent it over. 50 cents, 1918. Beautiful coin. This one is treasured beyond all my means. Another eBay find, 1940, silver half. Beautiful coins. $19.18 quarter. As you can guess, it was probably bought around the same time. The other one, all eBay purchases. all three of these were one price. I think $6. And even at melt, I'm still ahead of the game. So, I'm very happy with any of these purchases. Very, very unusual. Unusual toning with this one. That is the 25-cent Cougar. But the toning on it is just absolutely weird. You can see like it was resting on another coin. It's pretty much uncirculated condition. Another great addition. And 1919 Hoarder. Pretty good shape. It'll stay in that little protective Mylar folder. Now, I was going to do close-ups of them all, but since the phone does not want to cooperate, we'll just go ahead and let you know that it's a fishy. These are all silver dimes. This one here is the oldest at 1939. These four mint-like ones here, 68s. All of them are exactly the same type. All came out of the exact same roll. This was a hard little find. Little 5-center. 1919, I believe it is. I just can't believe. No wonder they lost these coins when they were young and when they were still around. Now, this one's probably not going to show up. This is a dime that I got dime roll hunting. Until it's a dime, I think it was struck through grease or something, because it is so badly corrupt. Just looks so weird. I have no words to explain it. It's been an interesting member of my collection for a very long time. And metal detecting, you always find interesting things. This one was eaten up by a lawnmower. Edge of a baseball diamond. Really weird signal. But it's got a lot of personality. It'll never work in a change machine. But it is going to be a member of my collection for a very long time. I'm going to pause it. And I'm going to go ahead and dive into these ones here. And show you what's in them. I'll be right back. Alright. First book out. Canadian 10 cents. 70, 74, 96, and 01. They're the ones for the Victorian era. They get harder and harder to find, of course. Small leaf 13, 17, 18, 29, 32, 33 is the year just really weird to find. And now it's where I'm starting to get everything. 40s. 53 had two different types of varieties. One of those in there, the shoulder fold one, is a mint state. The lucky purchase. 67, that is an additional silver coin. That guy right here is an additional silver. I just tossed him in there because I could. And then everybody knows the traditional ones. Some of these are metal detecting finds, placeholders, until better ones come around. This one here, the 97, is silver. Another dime roll find. Brought it in, and yet it is. It's 925 silver. Some kid must have put it in there by accident. And then the last one's there. Some of them, yeah, like the 07 with the curved logo, that's a real bugger to find. The 2010, just because of its personality. really interesting coin. And then just piecing each one together after the set goes. Alright, pop the quarter book over. Show you in a minute. Here we are at the quarters. That's a 52. I just mistook them and I'll toss it in there. You can see there's only one real difficult year for me that always seems to prop up. It's 57. The quarter book is actually quite empty. And it is only partially filled. The backs of the silver coins. It's not because I haven't been able to find them, I've just been mostly focusing on Metal-Detect finding them. As you can see here, for instance, at the 84. Metal-Detect and find. And the 89. The Ontario 92. Protective sheet. 99. If I find them in change and I don't have them, well then of course they go in. But sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Harmony, the Creativity. 01P, the Jubilee, the Crown Portraits. The first settlement one, that one, you'd be surprised, it's kind of hard to find. 5, the Year of the Veteran, holds special place for me. 07, then the Olympic Sports. The old Remembrance Day one that rubs off. They wanted those ones out of circulations, and they remade them with this one. Yes, they're not in order. I just tossed them in. But they wanted them in there for this one. So, if you have any of those ones, they're not supposed to be around any longer. Replaced with this one. All the rest of them, I'm just filling them up right now. So, there you have it. Some adventures, and a real shitty phone camera that doesn't want to pick up anything. So for that, I do really apologize. I would have thought I would have been able to pick up these coins better, but it just absolutely downright refuses to. The dimes, of course, are the main victims. So small and so shiny. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in there. Maybe one day I'll get a better camera that can actually take decent pictures. So, Clyde Canadian, he's going to sign off now. There will be more coming in the mail, but I'm going to wait till I get a decent amount back in again before I go ahead and show them all. So everybody, have a good day. And happy hunting.